nothing better than coming up through the pack. Gotta get on with it before that right foot tires flat. 500 miles to go, 200 laps of work to do. Go in the middle of three wide, that's Thunder Valley Racing for you. Get your win today, and let's do this thing. Let's get you paid. Go trade some paint. And if I can do it once, I can do it five. And if I can do it once, we'll hang it wide. Do you have what it takes to earn your place? Better stay on your game, stay in your lane. Elbows out, it's gonna be war. Just look at that replay, I ain't lying. Just look at that replay, I'm just trying. Nothing better than coming up through the pack. I let you off easy, now I want my spot back. Oh, you better run, you better smoke 'em. I pull bottom in 1 and 2. You gotta know I'm coming back for you. Get to a win today, and let's do this thing. Let's do this thing. Let's see if you stay when I test your paint. Oh, get you a win today. Let's do this thing. Let's see if you stay. I'm about to rattle your cage.
Important 2026. Culture Dispensary, Cars Trucking, RHS Unlimited, RBC Trophies, H&H Racing, and K-Factor Metal Designs.
It's time for the Thunder Valley drivers to get it on. Let's go racing.
Welcome back, race fans. Hour number 3, I believe, is what we're at, or hour number 2? Hour number 2.5 at TVR Esports here with Grandpa Thompson and Thunder Valley Racers. We are at race number 3. We've been through the street stocks. We've been through the NASCAR Truck Series. We are no longer in Kansas, Toto. Yes, we are. We're in Kansas. Following the Yellow Brick Road here, Kansas Motor Speedway, with the Thunder Valley Racers and the Xfinity Series, NASCAR Xfinity, out here with Thunder Valley. Just a couple new names out on the track that only race the Xfinity cars out here. You will recognize them as Tom Ringer, John Ditch Digger Doddle as being a couple of them. Maybe a couple more out there. Zachary Ham is out there in his car. So let's do the starting lineup real quick and let you know who's out here to take on the 105-mile race, 70 laps at Kansas Motor Speedway with Thunder Valley Racers, the RBC Trophy Chase, the Culture Dispensary, and the TVR Esports channel. Out front in the number 68 car, that'd be that bright green car once he gets out on the track, is Tom Ringer, the Rat Fink Racer. In the number 9, Cody Ryan and the Chevrolet. Again in the Chevrolet, John Ditch Digger Doddle in the number 64 car. He's last season's Xfinity champion here at Thunder Valley Racing League, trying to do a repeat. I guarantee he's got some challenges out there in Cody Ryan and Tom Ringer both. Maybe even a couple other drivers out there who are starting to make a real showing for themselves. So we'll see how it goes. Rob Higgs is in the number 14 car. Number 21 is going to be Shane the Doorman Harbin. Number 6 is Jeff. Watch out, Leiden. Oh, Shane, a little bit of technical issues there for Shane. May have had a problem with his hardware. It does happen with sim racers a lot of times, so he'll get his stuff together and Shane will be out on the track soon. But Keeping going with our lineup here, the number 4. James Thurman out there in the Chevrolet. Chad Okie Budman Thompson driving in a Chevy. Number 70. Zachary Ham 106 in a Chevrolet. Number 59, Michael Wedgesider out there in the Chevrolet. Grandpa Thompson, yours truly, is up in the booth. We're not racing tonight. Richard Sleepy Young is in a Chevrolet out there. Sleepy Young should have a new paint job coming up soon. We did a paint job for him for trading paints and got in there for him, so hopefully he'll put it on his car for the next one. Number 98 would be the last car out there in the lineup, and that is Brendan Karen. Trying to take on Kansas 105. Tom Ringer got an end-of-line penalty, so he's going to be starting in the back. He apparently went below the line during qualifying. He's actually starting in the pits. Didn't have to do that. I think he did that by choice. But here we go. We're green flag racing. There comes Tom coming down the bottom, trying to get out of the pits and catch up with everybody. Won't take Tom long. He's one of the fastest Xfinity drivers out there in the Thunder Valley Racing League. So I guarantee you, and at 105 miles, that's plenty of time for Tom to make it up to the front of this pack. Now, out front, here we go. John Ditch Digger Donald showing what John does best, leading the pack. As he starts to pull away, he already got almost a half a second. On second place, Cody Ryan in the number 9 Chevrolet. Out front, the top 5 drivers all driving Chevrolets. Jeff, watch out, Lighten. The number 6 is the first Ford in the field. Lap number 2 at Kansas in the RBC Trophy Chase. Race number 4, I believe it is, for the Xfinity Series, as it is one race ahead of the NASCAR Truck Series. They got started a little bit early. Daytona was early in January after the start of the year. They are beginning to line them up nose to tail out here. It's going to be a tire wear kind of race, so they're going to have to manage tires and fuel. One stop. If it goes green flag, there'll at least be one stop done out there. So there is Tom Ringer. He's showing back in 11th place right now, or 12th. So he will be moving up, I guarantee you. Trying to catch up with Richard Sleepy Young at the moment. Number 14 falling back just a little bit there, Rob Higgs. Big wiggle out of Richard Young in the number 22. Shook the tail end around like he was wagging the dog. Tom Ringer trying to find a way around him, gently approaching the back end of the 22. We're going to try to see if he can shoot around him coming down the backstretch here. Good pass by the Tom Ringer, number 68 on the outside, on the 22. Let's get back up front with some of our other drivers. Oh, we got 21. Here he comes out of the track after his technical issues. Showing 3 laps down. Must have a real serious issue with his display or VR or something like that. 98. Brandon Karen, a little bit of an issue. Let's back up and take a look and see what happened there. May just got low on the racetrack. He's already slow. Ooh, got it on the outside. Big wiggle. Lost a little bit of grip going into the corner. Yeah, he's wiggling it. It's got a big wiggle. Back end is shaking all over the place. Trying to make martinis in the trunk of that car. Brandon Karen, number 98. Trying to find some grip early in the race. All right, back up front with our leaders. Right now, John Ditch Digger Donald leads the race. The battle is for second as the number 9, Cody Ryan, in that Chevrolet, tries to hold off the number 4, James Thurman, representing Bush, and Hellman's in the number 9. Not far behind them, though, is Michael Wedgesider, that number 59 car, really looking. Representing iRacing on that car. Right behind him, Black Rifle Coffee, 106, Zachary Ham. Lap number 7. 6th place is the number 6. Riding around in his number. Jeff, watch out, Lighten. Okie Budman holding on to 7th place out there in the number 70 car. That's the new paint job for the Okie Budman. Good looking paint there on the Okie Budman. Chad Thompson out there rolling around in 7th. Number 70, got the TBR Esports channel on the side of that car. Got a little blinking going on. Little computer issue there for the Okie Bud man. That's all right. He'll work it out. We have had some snow here in Oklahoma, and I tell you what, the weather's not been kind to us out here. So we'll see how it goes. This Sunday, as you watch the race, it is bitter cold, and there is snow on the ground, and it is nasty outside. Still under green flag conditions. Shane the Doorman Harbin trying to make up a little bit of time down low on the racetrack. Bottom of the racetrack can be utilized by these drivers as long as they do not use it to take advantage of the car in front of them by making a pass or causing an accident or caution by dropping down there and coming back onto the racing surface and collecting those guys that are still on the surface. Those would be the rules for going below the line here. Kansas Motor Speedway in the Xfinity Series. The drivers do all get a driver's briefing before the race, so they kind of already know what's going on and what the deal is. We still have 12 drivers on the lead lap as we go into lap number 11. A little less cautions here in this race than we had in the trucks. The trucks race a little bit of a caution fest. Caution every few laps, it seemed like, for the truck race. Hopefully the Xfinity is going to plow through this green to checkered. We'll see how it goes. Green flag pit stops are always entertaining to watch. As Tom Ringer in the number 68, after starting in the pits, has already worked his way all the way up to 8th place. 5.5 seconds behind the leader. So he's got 5 seconds to make up in the next 58 laps. Let's see how he does. Tom Ringer, the number 68, representing the Rat Fink Racing League. Got a challenge up here for the for position for third. This is for podium. 4th place right now belongs to the number 4, James Thurman, but the 106, Zachary Ham down on the inside trying to make that Black Rifle Company car turn a corner in a hurry down on the bottom. Hanging onto that white line, looking for some grip out of those tires. The Black Rifle Company car number 106 makes the pass on the number 4, James Thurman representing Bush out there. Both those cars Chevrolets side by side. Door to door through the turn, 3 and 4. Coming out on the dog leg. 4 gives the advantage to the number 106. Zachary takes it, and down the front stretch they go. Number 9, Cody Ryan, now looking to challenge James for his position in 4th. Slowly pulling up to the back of number 4. Number 4 letting it hang out just a little bit wide, maybe under a little bit of tire conservation. Lap number 14 may have used them up a little bit. 14 laps is a little bit of laps on the tires out here. They're starting to get a little warm now, starting to show a little bit of wear. Not sure what the fuel mileage is. Should be somewhere around, I want to say, 30 laps maybe. So we'll see how they do when they pit. Currently on lap number 15, so they may be about halfway to their fuel stop. 21 got really loose right there. Got way wide on the outside. Shane, the Doorman Harbin, currently back in 13th position. Got really wide and up into the wall a little bit, I think. Here comes Michael Wedgesider, going to make the pass on him. Shane going a lap down now. 4 laps down for Shane. With the equipment malfunction he had in the beginning of the race. Racing for points now, the 21 Doorman trying to come out with as many points as he can. I mean, 13th is the worst you can do, Shane, so hang in there. Every point's going to count. Got 2 dropped races this season, so 2 of their worst races throughout the 15-week series will fall off at the end. Well, actually have already fallen off. And so their points won't be showing the 2 worst races that they're having as they go throughout the season. Once they get to the end of the 15 weeks, it's the top 13 races that you had in the series will go towards your points and the RBC Trophy. A couple extra things going on this year. Want to make sure we tell everybody about. If you finish 70% of the races, which I believe is 11, so every driver that makes it to 11 races this season and completes 70% of the races, so 70 miles out of the 100-mile races, somewhere in that range, about 70 laps out of the 100. If you complete 70 of 11 races at the end of the series, we're going to offer up a drawing. Random two drivers are going to go home with a 1/24th scale die-cast NASCAR model. One of them is the M&M's car. It comes with a little Hot Wheel that matches it. And then the other one is the John Deere livery. And it will be a bank. That one is a money bank. You put coins in it. Both of those are really cool prizes that we're going to be giving away, those two drivers, just for showing up and making it to the races. So be sure to make it to every race you can. Try not to miss more than about 2. And try not to wreck it. Try to make it to the end. You do have a couple quick fixes this series, so it's not hard to do to make it to the end. Just don't give up. Get it fixed, get it back out there, and keep turning those laps, no matter what happens. That's the idea. Number 181, Gary Predmore, making the challenge on the Okie Bud Man for 8th. Number 70, Okie Bud Man, trying to hang on to the position out there at lap number 19. So going into lap number 20 now. 20 laps on the tires now as they go into the corner. Zachary Ham is in second, 1.6 seconds behind the leader, John Ditch Digger Dottle, who is currently leading the race. That Throttle Group car, Throttle Hopper, John Ditch Digger Dottle, putting a show on today, as usual, trying to get another trophy out of the TVR Sport Channel in the Thunder Valley Racing League. Let's see how he does. He's going to have some challenges to go through, I guarantee you. Some of these drivers are really good out here. He's going to have to be on his best game at every single race to make it out of this one with the number 1 trophy. John Ditch Digger Dottle, Throttle Hopper. Zachary Ham's back with us this year. This season, I think he raced with us earlier in the year, last year, and maybe turned a few laps with the truck or street stock. Can't remember which it was. He is from the DES iRacing League. You remember him from back a year or 2 ago with DES. So turning the wheel with us out here this season in the Xfinity Series. Trying to hunt him down an RBC trophy here with the Culture Xfinity Series. Thunder Valley Racing League. 106, trying to get rid of that number 1 out there. Zachary Ham. Michael Wedgesider doing a good job out there. Always puts on a good show. Number 59. He's definitely going to be one in contention for a trophy this year. Doing a good job so far at race number 4. Michael Wedgesider, number 59. I'll see if I can't pull up the points right now, where we're at in the points right now. And give you guys a rundown of where everybody's at the moment. The points changed today, so it is Sunday as you watch the race. These guys are racing. It's Friday night. You're watching the race on Sunday, so this is the day when we go through everything and make sure all the points are right and everything before Monday rolls around. And we get ready to race again on Wednesday. Showing 12 cars still on the lead lap. Rob Higgs, the number 14, showing in 12th place. 27.6 seconds behind the leader. Shane Harbin had some issues earlier and is down 4 laps with his equipment, so he'll get at least 1 back as a lucky dog if the caution comes out. Lap 24. We're quickly approaching green flag cautions here at Kansas Motor Speedway. So watch for them to start dipping into the bottom to get them green flag pit stops here at Kansas. Number 9, Cody Ryan trying to track down Michael Wedgesider, the 59. Around the outside, got a little bit of a run. Going to try to carry the momentum around the outside. 59 trying to dig down on the inside and get some grip out of that front tire. Right front bound to be worn a little bit now, 25 laps in. Gets under the white line a little bit, trying to hang on to the grip. Gives the position up to the number 9. 9 carries the speed around the outside. Now 9 is trying to catch Zachary. 26 laps in. Got a caution. We have a caution. I saw the caution light flashing. We have a car right there, slow on the racetrack. Let's back up and see what happened to the 181, Gary Predmore. Coming around the corner here. This is, let's see, lap number 25. Oh, it wasn't his fault. Let's get up ahead of him there. Something happened with the number 6 here. Number 6 really slow on the racetrack. Let's see if we can see what happened to the number 6 here. Right there. might have been the issue. All the way back here. They come around the corner and watch Jeff Lyden. He comes up the track, gets kind of high, lets it float out just wide enough to touch that wall. I'll bet you he took some wheel damage. With as many laps as they had on these cars, 25 laps in, he may have took some right front wheel damage when he touched that wall. And he is really slow trying to get it wound up. And oh, Chad Okie Buttman Thompson flies by him. And oh no, that's what happened right there. He just, that 181 just didn't quite get it low enough. Jeff was slow on the track. There really wasn't much he could do. It looked like he was trying to get it wound up and down on the bottom and could not turn it. Steering was probably gone once he touched the wall. And then Gary Predmore came by in that 181. Let's take another look at it from his point of view. Maybe we can get his driver view to see what Gary saw. Let's see if we can get a driver's view of Gary. Here we are. We're in the driver's seat. Let's do a full speed here. What did Gary see as he came through that corner? It really looked like Gary was doing everything he could to keep it held down there, and it was just enough to slide up and just touch the back end of the car, the front end of the car there as he went by, and that'll cause an accident. Well, they've got him beat up. They've got the dents in them. Some of the paint's taken off. A few tail lights have been broken, or they painted on tail lights anyway. So they'll have to get him into the pit road, get him fixed up. Let's see if I can get back to my camera angle here. There we go. Several cars damaged. Trying to get down in the pit row. There's the number 6. Watch out, Lyden. He was already damaged. Definitely damaged now. That front left side tire is not even rotating. So it's not even touching the ground. It's up off the ground. Everybody walling it up. Definitely will see pit stops here at lap number 27 of the race. 70 laps of the race. 43 laps to go. John Ditch Digger Dottle with an impressive show so far out front, leading the race here at Kansas Motor Speedway for the RBC Trophy Chase. Brought to you by Culture Dispensary out of Shakota, Oklahoma. Hey, just so you know, if you're an Oklahoma resident and you have your Oklahoma medical card, make sure you stop by Shakota, Oklahoma, and see Culture Dispensary about 11 a.m. to noon every day when they give the high noon discount. Make sure you mention TVR Esport Channel or the Thunder Valley Racing League, and see if they don't give you a little bit of a discount out there at the Culture Dispensary there in Shakota, Oklahoma. Pit stops for everybody. Tires, fuel, everything you need for a race car to go fast. Going to be brought out and shoved into that little car automobile at the moment. John Dottle into the pit a little bit crooked there. Hopefully he's okay and get out of there all right. 14 coming in late and getting him some. Everybody will be able to gather him up nose to tail and we'll go racing. So we're going to turn this one race into two. We had a 28-lap race. John Ditch Digger Dottle came out on top as they crossed the finish line. They're going to line him back up. Looks like Michael in the number 59 may have got some advantage coming out of pits and took over first place there. We'll see how it lines out when they hit the start-finish line. Right now the lights are still on the pace car. So we're going to go racing here in one more lap. We'll wait for the lights to go off on the pace car first. Out front, the number 4 is showing out front right now. But I think he's got the wave around. He is currently in 11th place, James Thurman. We'll get the wave around. The number 59 showing in first. Down low, going to be rolling down into the pit road. Michael Wedgesider. John Dottle back in first in 64 car. As the number 4 gets the wave around or should get the wave around this time by. We'll line them up and go racing one more time. Hit the subscribe button, hit the like button down below, leave us a like, leave a comment. Hey, if you're just feeling real generous, leave us a donation. Go to Cash App, Thompson Brothers Co. The information is right there on the bottom of your screen, just watching it scroll by. If you're looking to join a league, numbers right there at the bottom of your screen. Thunder Valley Racing, number 11759, in your Find the League iRacing UI. We'll see you on the track and at the finish line. Let's go racing. John Ditch Digger Dowdle, the number 64 Chevrolet out front, representing the Dowdle Group and the Throttle Hoppers. Trying to repeat a championship, take home the points and the trophy out front. On his outside, Zachary Ham, the 106, trying to foil his plans. And in that second row, I guarantee you, that number 70 and that number 9 are both in the works to try to mess that plan up and take it from him. Lights are off on the pace car. We're going racing this time by John Ditch Digger Dowdle. Has this start in the H&H restart zone. Crank it up. Let's go racing. Riding along with the rat mate, Tom Ringer, on his front bumper. I told you he'd be back up front again. Here he is, lap number 32 with 38 to go, and he is on the heels of John Ditch Digger Dowdle in the Throttle Hoppers car. Rat mate Tom Ringer. There he is, in that little green car riding along with Zachary Ham in third place right down the bottom of the podium. Rat mate Racing League, Tom Ringer challenges John Ditch Digger Dowdle for the lead. Tom looking outside, trying to carry the momentum. John Ditch Digger Dowdle, those tires, brand new tires, got them up to temperature. Use the grip down on the bottom. 36 laps to go. That is definitely enough time to use up the grip. Will they have to stop again? Do they have 36 laps of fuel? We're going to have to find out. They definitely did not go 36 laps before. Are they going to have to make a splash and go? Exciting times here in the Xfinity race. On the fuel run here at Kansas Motor Speedway. Kansas 105. 14, Rob Higgs in that Ford, making a challenge on the Chevrolet number 9, Cody Ryan. Get that fourth position nailed down. He's going to have a time of it. Cody Ryan's a heck of a driver out there. He can turn left. Chad, the Okie Bud Man Thompson, putting on a good show today in that number 70 car. Got him a new paint job, hanging on to 6th place at the moment. Nice job out there, the TVR Esports channel. Okie Bud Man Chad Thompson, number 70, Chevrolet. Battle place. Tom Ringer falls back to third. Straight wall a little bit or something. Number 68 falls back to third. While maybe saving tires. Gonna be a long run. I don't think they can make it on fuel. I really don't. Obviously, John Ditchdigger Donald does not want to worry about making on fuel. He has got the hammer down, starting to pull away. He got a 0.3 second lead now over 106. Zachary Ham. Zachary Ham carrying the speed down the bottom, but the 68 right on his tail. Number 14, Rob Higgs, right there with him, and the number 9 has not given him a fight. Bringing up fifth. That is your top 5 drivers right now at Kansas Motor Speedway. Lap number 39 with 31 laps to go. Tom Ringer looking on the outside of the 106. 106 doing a good job. Starting in position. Zachary Ham holding on to that second place, trying to catch the draft of John Donald. Maybe starting to pull up on a little bit. 0.4 second lead. Yeah, 0.3, so it's dropped by a tenth of a second. Is starting to pull up on it, but either John Donald is backing up a little bit and just maintaining the spacage, which is very possible. John is good at maintaining that space between himself and the car behind him. This will become a tire fuel game at the end of this race. Who can stretch out their tires and their fuel both the longest, or who makes the sooner pit stop. Making the later pit stop gives you a quicker pit stop because you don't have to take on as much fuel to finish the race, especially because of green flag. A caution would change everything, so we'll just see how it goes. So far, so good. These are some of the best drivers out here in the Xfinity Series. And it does tend to bring on some of the best drivers in every league, Xfinity and Cup cars. It's harder to drive, to go a little faster, take a little more skill to get out there and drive it. Brandon Miller trying to make a pass on the Okie Budman down the bottom, trying to take 6th place away from Okie Budman. Okie Budman scrapes his new paint. A little bit of scrapage on that new paint on the outside as he falls back to 7th. John Donald still maintaining that 0.4 second lead. 0.5 now. Over Zachary Ham, the 106. Rob Higgs is taking over the bottom of the podium. 14, so we've now got a Ford. He's mounted his way up into the podium. Number 14, Rob Higgs, representing the United States Marine Corps. 3rd place. Top 5 right now going to be rounded off by Cody Ryan and Tom Ringer. Tom Ringer come from all the way in the back from the pit start this race. 5th place. Brandon Karen, Chevrolet, the number 98 car, right there in front of Okie Budman. Right on his tailgate there, coming through the corner. But the biggest mover in the race, Brandon Karen, up 8 positions from where he started the race. Right behind him is Zachary Ham, who's up 7 as he wins the race. Up 8. One driver that's got the shortest hardest end of the stick this race. That's going to be Shane the Doorman Harbin. He is down in position from a technical issue right at the beginning of the race. Never really did get started, had a bad issue. Okie Budman makes a pass, takes over 6. A little bit of a mistake or something by the number 89 or 98. Brandon Karen must have made a mistake, got a little loose or something in the corner. Chad opens up, Van Thompson takes over the position of number 7. Donald has pulled away by 0.8 seconds now from Zachary Ham. Almost a full second lead, so he has doubled his lead over Zachary in the last few laps. We have 22 laps left to run here at Kansas Motor Speedway. Are they going to pit one more time? They're going to have to. I believe they're going to have to pit at least one more time. Right now, Jeff is in the pits. Michael's in the pits. Those are all cars that are laps down. Richard Young is the first car on the lead lap without being a lap down right now. 27 seconds back. Oh, I heard a wall. 14, scrape some paint. I heard it. I heard the metal scrape on the wall up there. A safer barrier makes a lot of noise when you touch it. Down on the inside, Tom Ringer. Here we go. All right, we've got our first taker, Tom Ringer, the number 68. Is going to short pit. We'll see if he can get in here and run the last 20 laps with some nice fresh tires and give it all he's got. So number 68, first one to play some strategy down in pit row as John Ditch Digger Donald still leads the race at the moment. Tom will go one lap down, but he is banking on the fact that John is going to have to come into pit now. John knows Tom has come in. Pit road. Tom called it out on the track, letting everybody know he is. Now will John pit? How long will John stay out there? We got another one. Cody Ryan is coming in. Cody Ryan in the pits. Richard Sleepy Young also in the pits. James Thurman in the pits. So here they come. They're starting to file through. Everybody's starting to get their tires, grab their fuel, make their final run at this race. With 19 laps to go. Here comes the leader, John Ditch Digger Donald. Number 64 being closely followed by number 106, Zachary Ham, sorry, Zachary Ham right on his tail. Hopefully he did not get a black flag right there. Rob Higgs in. So several cars in. Gary Predmore, Chad Thompson, Brandon Karen, the only cars left out on the track. Currently Chad Thompson's going to knock down a point or two for leading the race. And the number 70 car as he goes around and counts in the first place position. Number 70, Okie Budman, currently leading the race. All these really cool paint jobs while they cycle through their pits. Be careful about going below that line, John. We're going to keep it above the line. Passing that car. Helmet there for Ryan. Put up in everybody's paint job there. And out there for Bush Beer. Brandon Karen, you need a sponsor, buddy? We need to get you a sponsor. We need to get you some culture dispensary on that car. Thunder Valley Racing, TBR Esports stickers. How about that? Come and take it. That's what y'all riding these Fords says. Come and take it. Alright, there's your rundown of all the cool paint jobs out there today. Drivers run through the track. Chad Okie Budman Thompson out front right now, leading the race in that number 70. Showing in the front. Got a 5.1 lead over Gary Predmore. Both those guys hit it at lap number 28. Let's see if we can find him on the track here. Here's Gary right there. Oh, shit. Lost Chad there. Where'd he go? Gary right there. 5 seconds behind Chad. Let's see if we can find Chad. Oh, there he is. There's the Okie Bud man out there on the track. There's your leader. He's currently out there leading the race, waiting a little bit. He's trying to get the camera on him and doesn't want to stay with him because he's blinking in and out a little bit. Oh, no, we got an issue. We got an issue. Number 22, Richard Sleepy Young, up into the wall. Don't know if that'll bring a caution out, but he was hard into the wall. Manages to get it down the track without any interference. Up the track again. Back up the track he goes. He is slow, bringing it back down the track again. Back on the straightaway. He's got it down below the racing surface. No caution. I believe we're still racing. Chad Thompson still in the lead in that number 70 car. Cody Ryan on his heels, currently running 6th, but he is lapped down from the leader. They are currently passing the leader. Chad Okie Budman Thompson stretching out that fuel just as far as he can get. He's going to lead as many laps as he can get in, I guarantee you. So there he goes, number 70. Okie Budman leading the race at lap number 58 and 12 to go. On his inside, the number 14 makes a pass. And his lap back. Right now, we're showing James Thurman, the number 4, is a lap down. First car with better tires is going to be Tom Ringer, number 68. And he is 25 seconds behind the leader at the moment. Can Chad maintain 25 seconds for the next 10 laps? Does he have enough fuel to make it? Will he have to make a stop and go? Quick shout out to all of our Thunder Valley drivers for their licensing up there. I see a lot of blue A-class licenses up there, a couple B's and a C. Yeah, that's awesome. That's some good looking licenses up there. Good job everybody out there in the official keeping those licenses up. That's not an easy thing to do. Number you see in that blue area, that 2.4 there for Okie Budman, that's his safety rating. That goes all the way up to a 5, 4.9 I believe. All the way down to a 0.5. So you can get it pretty low before you start losing a license. If you get it down below, I believe 1.0, you actually will lose your license. And it drops down a letter. The A license is the top license next to a pro. You know, when you get a pro, it's a certain series to run in. There goes Okie Budman. Our leader is going down to the pit, so he's definitely going to have to grab some fuel. Didn't have enough to make it, but that's okay. He led the race for a while, got his credits for leading the races. Leading the race, got laps led. Zachary Ham now on the back of John Ditched in the dog, trying to chase him down as John's going to take over the lead here in about 6 more seconds. Number 64, Throttle Hopper. John Ditched in the Doddle. This time by will take back the lead of the race. 8 laps to go. John Doddle leads at Kansas Motor Speedway. Does Zachary Ham have anything for the ditch digger? Here comes Zachary in the number 106 Chevrolet trying to track him down. 1.6 B license versus a 2.8 A license. Lap number 62 with 8 to go. Can John hold off Zachary? Tom Ringer, big story of today, came from the pits, had to start in the pits because of a bad qualifying run, and has made it to the podium. Currently running in 3rd place, the Rat Pink Racer, number 68, Tom Ringer in the Chevrolet. Rounding out the top 5 here towards the end of our race is going to be Cody Ryan in that number 9 car, representing Hellman's Mayonnaise. I don't like mayonnaise. I'm an American Whip kind of guy, but Hellman's Mayonnaise for Cody Ryan in the number 9, currently in 4th. The top Ford of the race right now is Rob Higgs in the number 14 car, representing Marine Corps. Semper Fi, Rob Higgs out there running 5th place, top 5, top Ford, running out there in the race. 6 laps to go. John Ditched in the Doddle on the 64, trying to hold off number 106, Zachary Ham. Zachary Ham in the 106 Chevrolet trying to chase him down and earn that qualifying run. Earn that number one in the front of that 106 line. Tom Ringer doing his thing as always. Coming from the back to the front. Going to try to pull off a third place finish. 5 laps to go, barring any mistakes. Looks like number 68, Tom Ringer, the Rat Pink Racer, is going to come out in third on the bottom of the podium. Going to bounce around the track real quick just before the finish here. See if we can find any challenges out there, any side-by-side racing. There's a little bit of a challenge maybe right there between Rob Higgs and nobody's in different positions, so they are completely different places on the track there. Chad Oakey, Budman Thompson, number 70, making a fine top finish today. Sleepy Richard Young, 22, going to make a top 10 finish today. Here comes John Ditch Digger Donald with 3 laps to go here at Kansas Motor Speedway. Less than 5 miles left. John Ditch Digger Donald in the Throttle Hopper group, the Donald group, Throttle Hoppers, trying to pull off a win. Race number 4. Zachary Ham chases him down in the 106, closing the gap with 0.3 seconds left. He has closed the gap. 2 laps left to go. He's closed the gap and made the pass on John Ditch Digger Donald. John has got an issue. He is slow on the track. John is slow on the track. John is having a major issue. He's either out of fuel or something's wrong with the car, out of tire. John Ditch Digger Donald slow on the track. Zachary Ham makes the pass in the 106 Chevrolet with 2 laps to go, coming up on the final lap. 2 laps to go as they goes by this time. Lap 69, 2 to go. John Ditch Digger Donald, now the chaser. Whatever happened, John managed to put it back together. He's back on the throttle, trying to catch the back of the 106, Zachary Ham. Zachary trying to hold him off. Going into the last lap. Lap number 70 here at Kansas Motor Speedway, 105, the Culture RBC Trophy Championship. Down on the inside across the start-finish line, Zachary has the lead. Donald has the draft. Through turns 1 and 2, Donald's out wide. His tires may be gone. John Donald's tires may be scrubbed off or hot. He had trouble holding that turn number 1 when he went into it. Down the backstretch they go. He's trying to carry the draft. 106 down on the bottom, going to try to pinch the curve so he doesn't have any turn in it. 64 just can't get to the bottom of the racetrack. 106, Zachary Ham is going to take the win here at Kansas Motor Speedway in the Culture 105. Victory, Zachary Ham, the 106 Chevrolet. Second place is going to go to John Donald. He led the race most of the race and just wore the tires out or something at the end. Tom Ringer, what a story by the Rat Pink Racer today. Came from the pits all the way to 3rd place. Big shout out to Tom Ringer. What a race for him. Top 5 are going to be rounded out today by number 9, Cody Ryan, and the number 14, Rob Higgs. But the big winner today is going to be that car right there, the number 106, Zachary Ham, as he takes home the win at Kansas Motor Speedway race number 4 with the Thunder Valley Racing League's RBC Trophy Chase in the Culture Dispensaries TVR channel right here at Thunder Valley. I'm Grandpa Thompson. Thank you so much for watching. If you've joined us, if you haven't subscribed already, be sure to hit that subscribe button. Ring the notification bell so you know when the next race is coming up, which should be real soon as we jump to the dirt and go sprint racing for a quickie 20 laps in the Micro Outlaws right here with Thunder Valley Racing League. Thanks for watching. I'm Grandpa Thompson. Get a win in life, and we'll see you at the finish line.
Try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody and stained from the people who deceive me.
Bloody ends break through the chains, go free me. Looking for change, looking for pain, pulling a mob, pushing a train. I'll never stop, stick to a lane, pick up the pieces and go rearrange. I'll be the best above all the rest, put me to the test and expect nothing less. You check as I'm chess, what's happening next? Yeah.
He got the venom, a tangible weapon, no coming in second. This life is a lesson. He got a new engine from pain, that's a blessing. New focus, no guessing, just bold and obsession. All in his possession, you got their attention. I'll leave an impression and take a redemption. Just kill no discretion. Your mind is a weapon. 11-11, it's time for progression.
Could try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody ends stain from the people who deceive me. Muddy ends break through the chains, go free me. People like sheep move feet, hurt it easy. You don't wanna be fast asleep when they're scheming. Better stand tall, ready for a fight, believe me. When they drive the chains, you can say no, free me.
So he's been looking for somebody who